Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture is My Life. Now, I was surprised to see the overwhelming response from men globally with regard to potential signs of cancer in men, and found it somewhat concerning that there were those who spoke of experiencing some of these symptoms and never thought of seeing a physician until they heard the podcast. And I know many have said this, and I'll say it again as well. It's, guys, you have to take your health serious. You have to. You really have to. And I'm also going to include, you have to see an acupuncturist for regular wellness visits also. Because there are many of you guys that are walking around with the burden of health being a concern on your shoulders, and it's not necessary. Your life would change so much just accompanying your annual visits with your physician for a complete checkup and regular wellness visits with an acupuncturist. It would change so much. But another sign is coughing up blood. And sometimes, whether you're seeing blood on your toothbrush, now that can be from your gums, because guys tend to brush their teeth very hard. With that, I want to make sure it's clean type of aggressive brush, and it does cause men to experience bleeding of the gums. And then the concern becomes is if you practice poor dental hygiene and you don't brush adequate enough, you just don't, even when you do brush, you don't spend enough time doing it. That's a problem. That can be a problem as well. Now, I've done several cancer episodes in the past, and there's always one particular symptom that I always mention. Let's see if you can remember what that symptom is. What is it? You're correct. Unexpected weight loss. Unexpected weight loss. But, to find yourself losing weight without intentionally looking to get rid of it. And you can also, let's say, I wouldn't say diet and exercise, but if you unintentionally, just say, lost 10, 15 pounds, see your doctor, see your physician, and see your acupuncturist right away. Because this can be a sign of lung cancer, stomach cancer, thyroid issue. You don't want these conditions to just wane. You really don't. And I know some of you guys are concerned, and some of you have sent me messages via the app with regard to what you should do and what's more pressing, seeing an acupuncturist or a doctor. It's not a if or thing. Both. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, both. Because these are signs that are not to be played with. They're not, because health is wealth. Because the wealth isn't in the bank, and it's not in the safe. It's not in your purse or your pocket. It's not in your mattress, not in a shoebox in a closet. Nor is it under the doghouse in the backyard. It's in you. Another $1 million question is, do you guys experience, let's say, a persistent cough? persistent cough that just would not go away. It won't go away. Especially if you're a smoker. And it just persists for weeks and it doesn't seem to get any better. This can be a symptom of either bronchitis or lung cancer. But you must see an acupuncturist right away. What about fatigue? You experience fatigue? You see, if you're experiencing fatigue for a matter of months, it's not, it can be due to, I don't know, what do you want to say? I just don't feel like doing it or doing anything today. If you're experiencing fatigue for a matter of months, guys, and it's considered chronic fatigue. Severe fatigue can be a sign of cancer. Fever. Now, when you experience a fever, that's telling you to some extent that your body's attempting to fight off an infection, some type of infection. It could also be a sign of blood cancer as well. Especially if this fever persists for a long period of time. You definitely would want to address that. You also want to address experiencing changes in your breast. Now, I know many of you guys are like raising your eyebrows, like, what? Yeah, as men, we have breasts too. And, it's also something to be concerned of if there's lumps in your breasts as well. Don't ignore it. Now, does breast cancer happen to women more so than men? Yes. But you're still a human being with breasts. They may not be as large as a woman's, but they're there. It's about your health. It's about staying on top of and staying connected with you as one whole organism, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Now, what about stomach pain or cramps? It can be a sign of and I'm not talking about like acute stomach pain. You ate something and your stomach hurts. No. Or you're dehydrated because you haven't drank enough water in days and your stomach feels as if it's spazzing. No. I'm talking about stomach pain that's sharp and it lingers. This can be a sign of stomach cancer. Or even problems with your pancreas. Cases like that, you'd want to see your physician because you may want MRIs. You may want special tests run. And if you see an acupuncturist first, we may refer you to a general practitioner, primary care physician. Now, I'm sure you guys, another that's going to surprise you is depression. Yes, depression. But not as a standalone. Because, if you're experiencing depression along with other symptoms in which I spoke of or will speak of, this can be a sign of cancer as well, because depression is caused by a myriad of internal as well as external factors. You want to see your acupuncturist right away. Also, if you're experiencing like sores on your body that take forever to heal, or you get cut and it takes forever. Now, You do want to get your blood sugar checked to rule out diabetes. But now if you have sores, let's say mouth sores, and it's taken a long time to heal, that means your body is overwhelmed with dealing with other internal issues. And your immune system is not doing too well. These are reasons why you should definitely be sitting with an acupuncturist, for sure. These are reasons why. I mean, just the simple, like, feeling of something's wrong. More times than not, when you feel that way, something is wrong. But I tell you this, if you were seeing an acupuncturist on a regular basis, the chances of you just out of the blue feeling that way, nope. Most probably not. But guys, I really need you to take your health a bit more serious. And you know, don't be afraid to send messages. Some of you have. And then I got a few messages from a few spouses because their husband was afraid or is afraid to contact Acupuncture's My Life or send a message himself. So what happens is, with that being the case, the spouse, the wife or the mate would send a message. You know what, guys? It's send a message. We can talk. If you don't already have the Acupuncture's My Life app, it's free in every app store, whether it's Apple or Google Play Store. It doesn't matter. Just download it. There's so much in a way of blogs you can read and learn about various disorders and things to look out for and how you can possibly even benefit from acupuncture. There's so much there for your benefit, to your avail, and it's free on the Acupuncture's My Life app. So download the app, make acupuncture a part of your life, because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?